Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Salute to the masculine mercenaries. One love to the madam mercenaries, man. We back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, man. Shout out to my man Red Pill Dusty. Shout out to my man Red Pill Dusty for the audio. Y'all hit my man up for all intro beats. You know, any type of audio you want to use on your platform. Y'all hit up Red Pill Dusty, man. Shout out to him. Salute to y'all, man. You tuned in, like I said, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in, man. Shout out to Red Pill Carpenter. 410 Carpenter. He said, "What up, y'all? Appreciate it, man. Salute." Shout out to Gold Professor. He said, "I'm gonna start it off. Peace, God. Peace. Peace to the God, Gold Professor. Appreciate it." Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Brother Rob in the building. Peace. Peace to the good brother. Shout out to Cats in the building. Shout out to my man Suavemente in the building. I see you. Shout out to my man Haven in the building. Shout out to the Crimson Cure in the building. Shout out to everybody that's checking in, man. I know it's been a minute, but salute to y'all. It's got to take care of things. You know how it is. Salute to y'all, man. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Make sure y'all share the show. Let's get the show out. Share the show. Because we're going to get into it tonight. If y'all haven't saw my pre-recorded video that I dropped earlier, go and check that out. That's pretty much the prerequisite to this stream tonight. Oh, shout out to my man Suavemente. I appreciate it, bro, for hitting the Cash App. Shout out to Kendra D for hitting the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. At any time, man, Cash App, $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all go ahead and hit the Cash App up, support the stream, support your interest. I appreciate it. But like I was saying, y'all make sure y'all go and check out my pre-recorded video that I dropped earlier. That's pretty much the prerequisite to tonight's stream. Paid proxies. Paid proxies. I know, ever since the first wave, I'ma say, the first wave of this whole COVID-19 thing, coronavirus, or however you want to name it, a lot of people has been bored. And I'm gonna just say that because for the most part, if you just look on your social media, people that had those normal, y'all give me a second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Like I was saying, ever since the whole, coronavirus breakout, the first wave of it, a lot of people, you see just how much people really don't have a life outside of the life that they have to live, you know? And when I say that, I'm saying having to go to work, pay bills. If you have children, you have to go out and do those things and take care of your family. But outside of that, outside of everyday or what we would call mundane living, a lot of people don't have a life. A lot of people don't have their own purpose, you know? So we see the effects of this throughout social media. It's all in our face. So, like the system is designed to do, which is continue to produce and reproduce cattle, goyim, right? They had to find a way to keep people in line somehow. So what they do for most people, poor people, is they keep us entertained. The sports are gone. They couldn't keep us, people was bugging off the fact that it was no sports. So they kept us entertained with these soap operas. These soap operas that's been popping off on Instagram, Twitter, and it's, spilling over into YouTube. And y'all got to understand that this shit is profitable. It's profitable. To be a part of this is profitable because, like I said, they need to keep the people entertained because they need to keep us docile. They need to keep us asleep while they work on what they need worked on, while they need to figure this shit out. So they come up with these little cool entertainment soap operas, and we fall right in line with the shit. So much that it's spilling over into the whole YouTube shit. Now we have an entanglement going on YouTube. That's hot right now. You know what Tommy Sotomayor and the Sugar Shay chick. This is an entanglement. Do we know it's real? It damn well could be. Or it could just be one of these, you know, social media entanglements to get views and to make money. Entertainment. Tommy's an entertainer. Sugar Shay, fuck with Star. Now, am I saying that, you know, Tommy ain't running around with the hot link? Hey, that very well may be possible. But in the season of entanglements that we in, we can't let that off the table. This shit could be a whole act. See? Everyone eats at the end of the day. Things are not what we think they are. And we're even starting to see this here play out in the manosphere. With these paid proxies. See, brothers, what we got to understand is that there's always going to be brothers amongst you that at some point, if they don't feel fulfilled in what they were trying to accomplish, they're going to just take the money. They're going to take the money and walk away. Is it anything wrong with taking the money? No. There's nothing wrong with taking the money. But with them taking the money, they have to do something. And what we see going on here in the black manosphere is niggas totally denouncing everything that this space stood for. Basically, reneging on, standing on black male empowerment. See, this shit go deeper than what we think. See, we could talk about the surface all day. But see, this shit go deeper. See, I keep telling y'all, it's a spiritual war. So by the black manosphere being disabled, that further proves the point that black men could never build and will never build shit. You see? And the men who decided to walk away, they walked away for the money. But look at what they're doing now. They're going against other brothers. Perfect example. Look at what Obsidian is doing. Look at what he's doing with the Danica Marie chick going at Donovan Sharp. Talking about red pill brothers being deplatformed. High value red pill brothers being deplatformed. Paid proxies. The other day I was listening to a stream and people were saying that they believe that Kevin Samuel's show is scripted. Scripted. I don't know if it is. But there's no money in black male empowerment. See, this is the underlying message. If you keep fucking with niggas, you gonna be broke. See, when you start hearing niggas talk like that, pay attention. See, those are the niggas who they're not gonna see it through. This is what happens to all black male empowerment movements. Niggas give up. The sign of adversity, niggas give up. Even though, as individual black men, we wake up every day and deal with adversity, but we can't come together and see something through. We cry about the obstacles, but we deal with obstacles as individuals every day, but we run from them as a group. Interesting. Interesting. See, we got to understand, man, that a lot of us who want to see things change, we got to understand that the change is going to be something that we don't live to see. And a lot of men can't accept that. They're not mentally strong enough to accept that reality. That's why they throw in the towel. They throw in the towel and they become paid proxies for the same people they complain about. This is some deep shit. See, because I noticed that's something that's not really talked about around here. We don't talk about the black male self-sabotage. How we self-sabotage ourselves through our own selfishness and greed and lust. And we look for we try to find a place to blame, a place to place blame. Instead of totally evaluating what the fuck we've done. This is why some niggas think they can't be corrected. Nobody can't say nothing to them. But this is why we have what we have, and we're gonna always have what we have as black men. We're gonna always have paid proxies amongst us. We're gonna always have niggas that's not gonna finish because of their own selfish reasons. And we seeing this playing out in Hollywood with these black men willing to take checks for their manhood to be snatched in front of the world. And so the world could keep looking at black men the way the fuck they look at us. See, these black men don't care about that. They don't give a fuck about how we looked at in the world, long as we got some paper. They don't give a fuck. What Kanye West already told you, you just a nigga in the coop. I was just watching the interview with young Dolph, who's a multi-millionaire independently. He said, all my money don't mean shit. when the police pull me over. When I go in certain places and I see how these people look at me. And some of these people, I got more money than them. And you know why? You know why a big part of that is why? Because you niggas don't care about how we see each other. We stepping stones. That's what we do. We use each other as stepping stones. We treat each other the same way we complain in this space about everybody else treatment. We do it to ourselves. That's why nothing lasts. You want to know why nothing lasts? That's why. Because niggas ain't really about that. They don't self-evaluate. They're afraid to do that. They use the money and become self-absorbed. It's too much self-absorption around here. It's not enough evaluation. You see this shit out in the world. And we wonder why we looked at the same way. Because a nigga rather be a whore and get paid to get his career back. August Alsina. It's why. Will rather get cucked out on camera. This is what they doing. Niggas putting Dwayne Wade putting toenail polish on. This is what's going on. Because with these paid proxies, right? They're gonna use them. The feminist women are gonna use them. The gynocrats. They're gonna use these paid proxies to say, well, you just hating because such and such don't got a problem with it. And he rich. He don't got a problem with it. Maybe you got a problem with it because you just a broke mad nigga. That's gonna be their play. See? That's how they gonna keep it going on there. See? So when this space becomes fully female and a brother pop up and say, yo, what how the fuck this happening? They could just point to a paid proxy. See? Who helped them. They don't have to take accountability. See? They don't have to take accountability. The same shit that these same dudes who were once fighting for, they're in favor for these women not taking accountability because they standing behind women empowerment. Why? Because they're paid proxies. Remember, that's how they even got in this space. Through a dude who was a pillar of the space. You see? All this shit is relative. Y'all don't see it? It's happening right in front of us. It's happening in our space on YouTube. It's happening in other sectors. It's a woman uprise. Y'all don't see this shit? And they got proxies all around. They getting niggas up out of here. If you not down with they shit, you up out of here, nigga. See? That's why you got niggas punching in their card now. Niggas is giving up. Niggas giving up. Can't beat them, join them. And you wonder why they say we weak. Because they don't want to be the 10 lions. They rather be part of the 1,000 sheep. See? They don't want to be the group of mercenaries. They rather be civilians. You know, rich civilians. Paid proxies. Tom Dubois ass niggas. Tom Dubois. That's what they want to be. This is the majority of black men. See? See, like I said a long time ago, when I first spoke on the whole, you know, hyenas approaching this space, what did I say? I said, this is going to be a test of if dudes really stand on the shit they say. Now you see. You see. See, because these dudes know women bring money. They know that. We already established that. The biggest consumer is the black woman. And we know as far as black people who ain't got no problem spending money, who gonna bring money, who gonna bring some dudes that got some money. So these dudes is jumping on board. I get it. I ain't mad. But the people, y'all should see this. Young black men who listening, understand what you seeing, man. And we wonder why brothers is just going, they checking out. And when I say checking out, I'm not saying checking out on black women. I'm talking about checking out on being men. You wonder why these black women talking about it ain't no men out here. Niggas is tucking their tails. And then the young dudes that still got that shit up in them, they getting murdered in the street. You see? Are y'all starting to understand how this shit really works? How all this shit is intertwined. It's not separate. Everything is relative around you. You see? It's paid proxies in this space, man. And it always was. Dudes gonna fake as long as they can. Happen the same way out in the streets. A nigga gonna front like he your man as long as he can. And once shit get really hot and the volume really get turned up, you gonna see if he really your friend. Is he really gonna go there with you? He been telling you that for a long time. But now it's time for him to show you. He gonna run on you? A lot of them do. A lot of dudes is gonna tuck their tails. When it's crunch time. That's what we see here. When it's crunch time, they duck their head. They start ducking their taco. They start tucking their tail. They start treading lightly. You wonder why these women talking shit. Because they knew this was going to happen. They see it out in the real world with niggas. They break niggas all the time. These chicks break niggas all the time. They know the niggas who they could break. They know the niggas who be woofing and woofing and woofing and woofing. And they know it's just a matter of time before that nigga run out of gas too. See? Niggas going, come on, man. This is the real reason why black men ain't got no agency. This is why I keep telling y'all we our own agency. We do this shit to ourselves. This is why I say we gotta heal before we build. Because if we keep trying to build before we heal, we keep creating what? Self-inflicted wounds. We can't blame nobody. Who we blaming? Who we blaming? When you got men out here who want to be food for the dark mother. These men want to be food. They want to be. See, I told you, whenever something is incentivized, you're going to have a bunch of people you're going to have a bunch of paid proxies. Because it's incentivized. The chaos is incentivized. See? And a lot of us brothers got to understand that, man. It's really about rugged individualism. Sad to say, but that's really what it is. If you got a brother that's like you, or air like, you know, and y'all see eye to eye on things, that's cool. But it is a rugged individual path, man. Because when shit get real, niggas grab they shit and run anyway. That's really what it's gonna be. And it is what it is. See, that's real red pill. That's what it is. When shit get nasty, niggas gonna protect themselves. They gonna put their umbrella up and keep it pushing. If you ain't got your own umbrella, hey, and niggas gonna keep it pushing. And we gotta understand that these people were always amongst us. They was always amongst us. They were always here. See? I like to call them crisis actors. You know, people that come around and act like, yo, something needs to change and something needs to happen. And nothing ever changes or nothing ever gets fixed, ironically. But niggas run off with bags. Sound like a crisis actor to me. And see, to all my real brothers, man, my mercenaries, you gotta understand that's why we're mercenaries. See? Because there's too many ciphers around. Too many. See, this is the same shit Malcolm had to deal with, Marcus Garvey had to deal with. They tried to do the same shit. And it was always a self-inflicted wound. It was always somebody amongst them. And then after that, just see everything crumble. And the guys who was really about that, those guys go off and, you know, and that is the life of a black man who decided to become a freedom fighter. Just look at the history. Look at the history books. This is what happened. It's going to have to come a time, black men, where we really heal so we can build properly for ourselves, man. Or just shut the fuck up and go along to get along. Because at this point, the conversations are redundant. The talking points are old. They washed the fuck up. And it ain't amounting to shit. But views. But YouTube dollars. That's all the fuck is adding up to at the end of the fucking day if we want to be real. So if that's all we want it to all fucking add up to at the end of the fucking day, shut the fuck up and let's do that. And let's go along and get along with the women because they done fucking took over this space anyway, and let them give you a check and shut up. And that's where it's looking like it's headed any fucking way. That's where it's looking like it's headed anyway. Black men don't care about black male agency. Black women do. Black men don't. We squandered the shit. We continue to squander it. That's why they fighting so motherfucking hard. That's why they popping up deep. More and more of them popping up. More and more of them popping up with channels. Niggas sitting back scared just wanting to be on a panel all fucking day. Niggas don't care about black male agency. Don't care. Sheep stay sleep, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody, man. Salute to y'all if y'all tuned in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Tory Lanez, Swiss Beats, Dwayne Wade. These niggas don't care about black male agency. You think they really care about how black men are seen in the real world? They know that the world don't give a fuck about us. You think they're doing anything to change that? No, because all they want is that bread. All they want is them views. So they could sit up under some broad and feel like a man. Your whole motherfucking purpose at the end of the day was to gather up a bunch of shit to lay up under her. A man's purpose is supposed to be bigger than his motherfucking family, bigger than his fucking woman. If men do shit to impact the world, what the fuck we trying to do, black men? Get a bag and look cute, nigga? That's it. That's all we trying to do. Get bags, look cute. We been doing that. That ain't nothing new. We been doing that shit. And that's what the world respect us for already. So we accomplished that. So ain't even no need to shit on that. I ain't even shitting on that because we already done that. We excellent at that. That's what the world respect us for. They respect us for being those fly swagger niggas that could take anybody broad. They respect us for that already. But we can't cry about a George Floyd. We can't cry about a Trayvon. We can't cry about none of that shit when we not trying to do nothing to change our image in that way. Because the same shit they love us for, they use and weaponize it against us too. So they use our swagger image and all of that shit for when they murder one of our sons, they could say, oh, look, he throwing up gang signs. See? See, look at how they used Trayvon's Martin image. He had on a hoodie. A Hollister hoodie. And after Trayvon Martin was killed in that Hollister hoodie, do you know how many parents went out and bought their kids Hollister hoodies to honor Trayvon Martin? Do y'all see what's going on? Do y'all understand what I'm saying here? They turn around and use that same image against us. So because he had the hoodie on, he a black boy. Now we got pictures of him in school, swaggered up, right? We're going to use that same hip hop image, Tory Lanez, August Alsina. We're going to use that same hip hop image, right? And we're going to say that that image is a threat to society, to normal people. Normal people are scared of hip hoppers, rappers. They're scary people. See what they do? But what do we do to change that? When we keep falling in the trap to enforce it, to keep it going, to show them, oh yeah, this is what they want. See, because what? Women follow power. So if you following her to get the bag, because she's the connection to the bag, right? She's doing the dirty work of the system. So you're going to be doing the same thing. So you're basically committing suicide. That's what you're doing. You're the reason for your own demise because you allowing yourself to be a proxy to get an incentive to turn around and fucking be destroyed. This is what we're doing, black men. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. These same dudes who decided to sell out this space, they're going to be destroyed. I told y'all this already. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to get their incentive and then they're going to destroy themselves. See? This is why in the end, you lose, black man, when you sell out your own brother. This is why you lose. You're going to ultimately lose. In the end, some of you may have all the money you want, but you know you feel empty, nigga. You know you do. Because your purpose wasn't fulfilled. Hmm. Paid proxies, man. Hmm. Gotta understand, brothers. There's only a few amongst you. Only a few. There's only a few. Just understand that they not giving you the game from a spiritual and mental aspect, they don't understand what's going on. And be aware of them, because they may be a paid proxy. See, because some people choose to ignore certain things, and they choose to ignore them for a reason. Remember that. Don't think everyone amongst you is blind. Don't think everyone amongst you don't see what you see. They just choose not to move on it. That's for a reason. So shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you hit the like button if you tuned in. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the show. Cashapp $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Cashapp $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. If you would like to donate to the show, go ahead, hit the Cash App up. I appreciate it. Shout out to Mr. Zeke for hitting the Cash App. I appreciate it. Salute to y'all. Much love, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. We will be back tomorrow with another one right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all stay tuned in, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the stream. Like I said, shout out to my man Dusty for the tunes. Y'all go hit my man Red Pill Dusty up. The Masculine Mercenary, y'all go hit him up, man. If y'all need some instrumentals for y'all streams, man. Shout out to my man Torrance V for hitting the Cash App. Appreciate that, bro. And salute to y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who donated through the super chat. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who smashed the like button, who shared the show. I appreciate it. Salute to the Masculine Mercenaries. One love to the Matter Mercenaries. I appreciate y'all tuning in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. I appreciate y'all. One love, brothers. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.